This is Juno McGrath with Ziff here, and we have grand finals of TO8 here in Sugar Hill, Georgia.
That's actually what it says on my birth certificate. There's no last name. It just says Ziff from Florida. You know, no other information.
No father, no mother, just appeared from a void in the hospital.
I actually crawled out from underneath Peach's dress, and that's actually how I was born. Like, yeah, actually, she pulled me from the ground. That was what it was. But you know she keeps everything underneath her dress anyway. Pulling out from the ground is just a ruse.
Mad crafty.
I mean, where else is she keeping all that stuff, honestly? Not just turnips growing everywhere, let's be realistic here. She's a master of disguise. And
maybe in the Mushroom Kingdom, like, they have a top layer of earth, but before you get to, like, the mantle or the bedrock, there's just a layer of nothing but turnips.
A layer of turnips? It's quite possible. Maybe the vegetation is just so godlike over there. I mean, there are a lot of mushrooms over there, and I gotta pop out.
Between getting Zip and a Diglett.
What? Getting Zip and what?
A Diglett.
A Diglett? Wow. Basically.
Not bad.
Yeah, well, level 1 Zip's kind of scrubby. I'll hop right into it.
Game 1, FD.
Alright, so we have
Game
our
one.
first match on FG.
On FG.
Obviously, the best stage in the entire game because there's absolutely no bullshit. Wow, that was a beautiful down tilt into down smash. Asem really putting in some work here. I really think, like, you know, Colin is a lot of just violence and he's hitting a lot of people, but as far as clutch gameplay and just like really pulling through in the end, I gotta give the MVP award to Asem. He's just been really killing it, playing super smart, you know, not making a whole lot of mistakes, you know, just making really good, solid decisions. And, you know, Colin, I mean, he's a terror, but he makes mistakes, he kills himself, and, you know, sometimes he drives the team down. But, to be sure, Colin out of these two players, the better player. He's just that good. And he plays Fox McCloud, so it's kind of tough not to be good.
To drive home what Zip was saying about how clutch Asem is, in the first 30 seconds of this match, he had dealt over 250 damage alone. I added up.
He's still dealing it, spacing out, avoiding foxes. I mean, and that's the thing is that, you know, double fox is good or whatever, but, you know, you catch them off guard and they can get hurt really badly. They can get punished severely, and especially in a team setting, you're not always going to be in a simultaneous advantageous position. It just makes it really hard. You got to worry about your teammate. You got to worry about where the other opponent is, and it's just, wow. I can't believe he actually went for the ledge there. I would have taken my chances with the Peach, honestly, but I guess it's really that scary when you're up against Asem and Colin.
I really,
I mean, I would like your input here, Dylan. I mean, I've been over here just talking.
It's hard to get an edge right
there. Or Colin just or no, that wasn't me, Colin. That was.
I really like how Colin and Asem, even between stocks, are switching up their strategy. This one stock they'll do, you know, where, you know, Colin kind of takes the lead, Peach kind of hangs back and just floats and waits for like a good opportunity to get, you know, a good strong hit in.
Yeah, it's not really a matter of switching it up so much as like what the better positioning is at that moment. Yeah. Like sometimes like you don't want to force like a Peach to be in the front lines. Like it's whoever's there at that particular moment, and having that match awareness to be able to know who needs to go in and who needs to stay back is what makes teams work really well. And that's how you can tell the difference between a good and a bad team, is when you have two players that just know when to stay back against each other and know when to go in for their teammate. That's good team synergy, and that's what separates, you know, good players that play teams and like good teams players.
Game 1 wrapping up real quick within about 2.5 minutes on that one. DOP with the quick ban on Congo Jungle. Does not want to be taken there at all.
That's because we in Florida, we understand that we don't take you to no bitch-ass stages. We're going to take you to Final D and fight it out like real men. It's a one-on-one duel, or I guess in this case 2v2.
No platforms. Just straight up fighting.
Yeah, I mean, I can't make a real argument to say that Battlefield or Dreamland are unfair, but just about every other stage is like complete and total nonsense. And I've never made that a real secret. The only thing that I have to say is that over time, we have never added stages. We have only removed stages. And if you look at Japan, you know, Japan only plays on Final D and Dreamland, and that's the reason why they have so many other players that play like lower tier characters, because you don't have those limitations on the lower tier characters that you get with like nonsense stages like Rainbow Cruise. Like, what in the world is Roy supposed to do on Rainbow Cruise? None of his air moves can kill. You have to be jumping constantly. It's just a bad day. To be fair, Roy is a terrible character, but he can put some work in if he's got a stage like Final D. But of course, poor Roy, poor Mario won't ever get to see Final D. He'll just get banned. So here we are on Yoshi's story. I mean, with Double Fox. Now this is a double-edged sword here, because when you have Double Fox, obviously you're going to get a lot of really early kills. But the problem is that you cannot run away from the aggression of Peach and Fox. They're going to be able to chase you down, and it's going to be difficult. And that's exactly what Peach wants, is that she wants to get in on you, because if Fox is away from her, he can just shoot lasers, you can't really do anything, and they're just giving away stocks right now. They just suicided twice now. It's not looking good. It looks like they're just losing it.
But they
are
super aggro.
Yeah. But they do have a set to work with, so maybe they're just feeling stuff out. You know, maybe they just don't care. They know that they're going to win later. We got a nice up smash coming in from one of the boxes. They all just kind of blur together. I mean, this poor Peach has to contend with 3 foxes.
Stop trying real hard to get back.
Yeah, DOP really tried to put in work. But at 6 stocks to 4 stocks, it's not looking pretty. And you see, look at that. And now, like, you know, who's going to fuck with Peach on that platform? And then Colin just stays down there and, like, starts to go ham.
DOP coming in with the edge.
It's a good idea on paper for 2 foxes to take a Peach fox here. But they, like, with as good of teamwork as Asem and Colbol have, it's not going to work out. And you see, they're just losing stocks because they can't fight on their terms. They keep on getting rushed down. They have to block, and they are the ones that have to guess. Shine is not even helping them at this point.
What a nair from DOP right there.
Yeah, he went out there.
He was real deep.
Really, Peach should really be doing that more for edge guards. You know, we got characters like Captain Falcon that has a really weak recovery, and they're going out there and edge guarding people, so there's no reason Peach not to with her double jump and float. That was a really, really good up smash. He got both of them. Colin's just not giving any fucks right now. He had a whole pocket full of fucks, and none were given. So I don't see this 2v1 going very well. Fox actually has a lot of problems in 2v1 because he just has to commit. He doesn't have to commit or anything, but I mean, he just gets hit once and it's game over. Peach can actually take a little bit of damage and, you know, survive. Oh, critical mistake. Went out too far, and now it's anyone's game.
One shine could change the game, but
shine,
Colin has
combo.
a very good history in Fox that does.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely still give the edge to Colin, but that was bad DI. He was expecting the up air probably and tried to smash DI out and just fucked it up completely.
Colin probably read that.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good idea, especially on a short stage like that. Maybe not any reason to use up air and risk them smash DIing out of it. Like, you're gonna get like a really good edge guard against them either way. So taking the safe route, and you can really get messed up if they smash DI out of your up air. They can punish you sometimes, and it was really smart of Colin not to risk it and go for the back air.
I think that Pokemon Stadium is banned, so I believe we will probably going back to Battlefield, mate, or we're going to Battlefield, or we might even go back to Yoshi's Island. Or actually, we probably
Yoshi's
won't.
Story.
Yoshi's Story.
I don't know.
They
It would
probably
warm my
wouldn't go
heart
there.
to see some Final Destination.
But
But
I don't think
Pokemon
they'll
Stadium
go
not
back.
banned?
Pokemon Stadium not banned. Oh wait, they banned Congo. So
That's right.
Double Fox here is, you know, I mean,
Double Fox here, to be sure, is really strong.
A better choice than Yoshi's.
Yeah, like I said, Yoshi's is just like, it's so tempting, but don't fall for it if you're a Double Fox team.
Another thing that you didn't really point out.
Oh man, that was
gruesome. Another thing that you didn't point out last game is that you were talking about Dreamland, how Peach can't really chase people down on Dreamland, but she has a very easy time doing that on Yoshi's, and that's why I felt like it was, you know.
Yeah, that was the point I was trying to make, is that the Foxes can't run away. That was a beautiful back air. Too bad Fox has just too good of a recovery. But right there, Asem went for the back air, knew he was going to be able to make it back to the stage. It was a really ballsy edge guard. It kind of paid off, but the other Fox was right there to capitalize on it. Just an unfortunate set of circumstances. You can only do so much when you're a princess.
So many shines going off right now.
Really good forward air. Asem just abusing that spacing, just trying to stay safe. As long as he can keep on the stocks and be a presence on this map, Colbol can really just kind of clean stuff up, and he can just throw in those random hits every once in a while. You know, Asem,
right there, we got a great double shine kill.
Oh my goodness. Colin is just on point right now. Oh, that was unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
It's like Colin looking like the best player on the green team right now. But Colin probably going to make up. Oh no, he's above 100%. Slow get up. Bad position right now. Colin maybe make it back.
DOP back.
Yeah, DOP got the protect, and now it's back in the game. 134%, and now he's dead.
Still being ever aggressive at those high percents because he knows he's got a lot of room to work with.
All right, so we got, what are we looking at? Oh no. Okay, so we're looking at 3 stocks to 2 stocks. I mean, it's going to be tough. They can do it, but I mean, they have to try to keep Peach out of the picture. Like, they cannot afford to let Peach just like go in there and, you know, do all of her down smashes and whatnot. But there's just too much of a potential for a lot of damage and a lot of like terrible situations. You know, one of the tough things for a lot of characters and teams too is that their combos are really good, but they have a hard time doing it in a team setting because you have two different players that you need to worry about. The nice thing about Peach Fox is that Peach can really do her combos and more importantly her edge guards against a lot of characters, and Fox is more than equipped to at least stall them for a little bit.
Especially versus two spaces.
Yeah, that was a really good edge guard. Asem misses double jump. Now he comes back and does a forward air. I don't know. Things are evening up a little bit.
The green team is circling around Colbol like a shark in the water.
Asem grab the ledge. It might be game over right here. I don't see Fox really doing much. He can maybe. Okay, yeah.
All right, that is the first set.
That was the first set. Was that 3-1 or 3-0?
That was 3-0.
That was 3-0. Wow, that was really intense. Who knocked DOP and Colbol into losers?
Nika Boy and Nika Boy and Full Metal.
Okay, another pretty solid team. I'm surprised that they lost. Maybe they were still just warming up or something. Who knows. I think they make different stage choices. If push comes to shove and they end up in like a 5th match situation, maybe they try Yoshi's Story, but I'm not sure if it's even worth it. I think for a double Fox team, Battlefield's a really good idea. I think Dreamland is actually an excellent idea. Final D is always a solid choice. It's not really in anyone's favor. Obviously, all it means is that Peach is going to be able to use her full potential, but Fox is still like a better, two better characters. Just the team synergy.
The two best characters in the game are Fox and Fox.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So how can
You're not going to go wrong with a team that has Fox and Fox. Admittedly, Peach Fox is a little bit more synergy. They can do a little bit more unique things. They work well off of each other. One's really aggro. One can be really passive with the Peach. I would never be able to work well with the Fox because in my team, I'm the Peach and I'm the one that's doing all the hits. So it usually ends up being Mario that's a stock tank, which doesn't make any sense. Asem is fucking up some green Fox right now, and it is looking high.
A smooth 65 damage from that combo.
He got the down smash. He read the tech or the roll rather, and he just followed him with the neutral air. And now he's crouch canceling down smash, not letting these Foxes out. Following the back air. This man is on fire. Oh no. All he has to do is press up on the C stick. It doesn't matter if he's in the air or not. It's still good. Read the roll, just back aired. Asem not even stressed right now. Just going in on him.
Stop working with a very low percent stop right now for Peach.
Colin being an asshole and shining people off the stage that are already dead. I don't even know what he's trying to do. He should have really just gone back and helped Asem as soon as possible, but I mean, these kids these days, man, they just got to show off, I mean, I have seen Colin actually give up tournament matches just because he wanted to do something that was hot. But hey, man, if that makes you feel good, who am I to stop you?
Call that Lazar syndrome in North Carolina.
Is it the Lazar syndrome?
Yeah.
I mean, we all always want to look really, really good, but we got a little Fox action going on over here. Got the edge guard. It's kind of hard to dodge that back air. It's really fast, and Fox's jump is really fast too. Peach got tagged out of the air, but she's back invincible. It's kind of scary. The big problem with this stage, with with Peach in particular, is that all the stage transformations are absolutely horrid for Peach. They're really, really bad.
I think the plant one is really good for Peach.
The plant one is okay, but those platforms actually make it super easy to kill Peach off the top with up airs at a really, really low percent. You can actually up throw Peach starting at around 20, and you'll get like 3 or 4 up airs on those platforms if you can't get out of it with the DI or the smash DI, and you'll end up dying off the top at like 56. Or you can get caught up there after you get up aired like once, and they just like follow up with something else. It doesn't even have to be a combo. Fox just has that much priority. But that's not the stage transformation we're at right now. So I'm trying to go for the anti-air with the umbrella. I like the idea. Just got on the ledge, rolled, made sure that Fox was dead. Just another day at the office, going through some paperwork. Loses that stock. Colbol trying to keep them at bay while he is out. That was a really good save by Asem with that down air. Managed to let Colbol get back onto the stage. And now look at him, he's putting back more work, doing a lot of damage. And you see, that's really something really critical. When you have a good team, you also have a really good way of saving each other. And if you have that little bit of extra percent to work with and you can do a lot of damage with it, that's one more stock where you don't have to put forth as much effort. You can just go back, play safe, and just look for the right opportunity instead of trying to have to force something.
Peach's down air, also a really good tool for saving Fox in general.
Down air is okay. A lot of things beat out down air. Really, it's not hard for Fox to position a back air to beat down air almost every time.
I was thinking to save Fox.
Oh, to save Fox, yeah, also really, really good.
Because you can land like the first 2 hits and then float away.
Yeah, it's definitely a low commitment strategy. They're trying to go for the double edge guard. They got the Fox. Looks like the other Fox is not going to be too much trouble. I mean,
not without a fight.
They're covering all their options right now.
Colin has a turnip in his hands.
Yeah, that was just game. It looks like it's going to be a clean sweep for SM and Colin at this point. Really, I don't see any other team that's at that point where they can really take them on. I mean, you know, they 3-0'd Full Metal, or did they 3-0 Full Metal and Nicka Boy?
Yeah.
Okay, they 3-0'd Full Metal and Nicka Boy, and that was pretty gross. They 3-0'd this first set, and now they're up 1 match on the second set. I mean, you know, people might have their fan favorites here, like Flamin Roy, and maybe there's a really big fan base for Zidane as well, but you cannot deny those results that we're getting right now.
People love Colin.
People actually are in love with Colin. I'm in love with Colin.
Colbol is the Mike Ross of the Smash community.
That is completely different, because Colbol is by no means a fraud.
Oh, whoa!
I mean, Mike Ross, I mean, he's never actually placed well at, like, any, like, tournament. Like, I mean, he's good, don't get me wrong, but compared to, like, all the other top players, it's just, like, whatever. Like, you play a video game and you're high profile because you get put on YouTube a lot. But what do I know about Street Fighter? Smash is my game. I don't know why I'm acting like an asshole calling this man out like that, but I'll let other people that know that a little bit better explain that, please.
I believe in Colin Green.
Kind of hard to argue giving him the green team when his last name is in fact Green. That's why Green Mario Colin would actually be probably one of the grossest teams. Fox Mario, I like that look. I mean, everybody knows that Peach Mario is the best. You know, they're, you know, a true match made in Mushroom Kingdom heaven. Like, honestly, if you have been paying attention to these matches, what you will notice is that Colin is putting in a lot of work, but sacrificing a lot of damage and a lot of stocks for what he is doing. SM is still putting in almost as much work, but he is playing so smart, he's, like, not making any mistakes right now. He is just playing precise. If he ends up getting killed, it's because he's been put in, like, a really bad situation where, you know, Colin wasn't able to help him, or, you know, some inevitable situation where you're off the stage against 2 Foxes and you just can't do anything. But I haven't really seen any major mistakes with SM. He's been playing super safe, hasn't been committing really hard to any, you know, particular approach. Just been getting those random hits in, and once he gets to a high enough percent, he sends them off the stage and then goes from there. So now we have SM opening up with that down smash, getting plenty of damage done.
Colin taking the proverbial lead and getting
no.
way out there.
That Green Fox did not know that he was
two.
there. Oh man, this is a bad look. You see, what it looked like it happened there is that the Green Fox had no idea that he got Shine Spiked. He was on fire and probably thought that he was the Orange Fox and just didn't bother to recover. He was all the way down there before he touched anything. Oh no, they are actively sabotaging each other. This is turning very bad very quickly. We'll see if they can try to do anything. Peach, juking out Fox, does a really good job, super patient. People get a little bit too trigger happy. All you gotta do is wait for Peach. She's not very fast, even falling from the air. Ooh, nice crown hit with the up air. That's really Peach's biggest weakness, and Fox can actually exploit it on this map. Peach has a really hard time dealing with attacks that come in from the air. Drills are really good, you know, coming in with an up air is really good. You know, it's actually a really tough matchup for Peach versus Captain Falcon on this stage too, because Stomp will actually really ruin her day. But Captain Falcon obviously not being a part of this set. So SM making it back to the stage. Fox fucks up his up smash. SM doing a really good job bringing it back to like an even position. Colin trying to make it back to the stage. SM really nice job popping it back up in the air. Maybe it was an accident, but it ended up working out really well. Colin trying to do the edge guard. Fucks up the forward tilt, but he gets the neutral air. Really
whoa, what a toss!
Capitalized. Salad tossed. Oh no. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get out of those situations.
Solid stock lead by the red team right here.
That is a full stock lead. But these are definitely matches where it can change at a moment's notice.
Boss guy, this really cool move called Shine. That could change
He has
everything.
this really good move called Down Smash, and if you crouch cancel it, you're taking about a full like stock's worth of damage, especially if you're Fox McCloud.
Wow, DOP with a little bit of crazy tech skill there, turning around.
Trying to get that edge guard, chasing after the Fox. Good job using the down air. Just a lot of active frames where you prevent them from really trying to time their tech. Get the Peach at 89%. That was a really good kill. That's definitely something that they needed. Fucked up the edge guard on Colin though. That really should have been converted. All he had to do was just jump up and back air maybe. Just sit and duck. But obviously this is a high pressure situation. A lot of money on the line. This is wouldn't be very excited about this situation. Oh no. Oh no. Don't go out like. Nope. Still denied. Not gonna happen. Oh. SM and Colin right now, their biggest problem is that they want that glory pie so bad.
They do.
There are 8 slices and they want all 8 slices apiece. But it doesn't matter.
Oh!
Up 2-0.
The frame 1 rage quit looking real technical.
Yeah, I mean, that was the fastest rage quit in all the land. Let me tell you though, there's nobody faster than me at picking Final Destination after losing a match. I know that. I know the frames on that move. I'm tool assistant when it comes to picking Final Destination. Let me tell you.
Or potentially going back to Yoshi's
story. I mean, they're on their last legs here.
Set point for Colin and DOP.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really like the situation.
This is tournament point.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't like it all that much. This is a stage where if you are a really solid player, you can get away with it. But I mean, they're just not doing very well. They need something where they can just sit back and play solid. This is a really tough map because you have to not make any mistakes and you have to be in their face at all times. So you have to really rely on how good your execution is. And right now, it's just not panning out. DOP is not making any mistakes. Colin is one of the most precise players on the planet. Do manage to kill off oh wow!
Invisible ceiling with the clutch assist.
This game has some of the best developers. Let me tell you, they did a fantastic job playtesting this game. You know, but if they're on their last match, they need something desperate like this. If they get a couple really good up smashes and they kill them at like stupidly early percents, and that could be what they need. They may get a little bit nervous. They may lose the next match, and then all of a sudden you're down to game 5.
Colin just gimped everyone.
Yeah, but they're now ahead by like 3 stocks. You know, Colin, was taking care of everything on the ledge. Sem cleaning everything up that I managed to come back. Kind of picking on Colin right now. Peach dead. Colin makes it back though. Gets out of there. Just needs to reset to neutral so he can start playing on his terms again. That's the worst part is when you get hit and you're sitting there and you have to block. Some really good DI there, making sure he grabs the
double shine from Colin, by the
way. See, in that situation, Peach should have fallen off and back air the Fox. You can actually use the Ledge invincibility. You don't even really need that. You'll actually often trade with it. But you just fast fall back air, and then you're able to double jump and up, be back to the stage. But lost opportunities. I think Sem is smart enough to, use something else. Oh, was that a forward smash?
Yeah.
Is that tennis racket?
That was racket.
Tennis racket is actually the best forward smash. Golf club, that's a nice range, but you're not killing people at 60 like the tennis racket. It's kind of the best day. Both trying to get back on the stage right now. This is another good thing about having Fox on the stage, though, is that as long as you survive, you can make it back to the stage.
Yep.
But other Fox just died. Got 4 stocks, 1 stock. No. Oh. No, got hit by the turnip. I mean, this is their match to lose. They're not going to lose this unless Colin and SM both try to go for a really greedy, like fancy thing to do.
Twice each.
Twice each, exactly.
Colin with the back air.
Didn't even die.
And that is tournament. Colbol and DOP are your winners of the Tipped Off 8 doubles tournament.
Surprising. I mean, I'm surprised that me and Green Mario didn't win, obviously, but